Good afternoon, phono friends, and welcome to a high-tech edition of Fun Things to Do with Phonograph Records. I don't usually bring technology into my record repair very often, but I always like to use the best tool for the job, and I recently found out about PC board repair cameras, microscopes I should say, and I have to say they really are fantastic. It is so much better than using an optical laboratory microscope. The optical laboratory microscopes are meant for slides, so getting anything else to hold on to the bed is very difficult. Not to mention they're all backlit. So if you have something that light does not pass through, such as a shellac 78, they're very difficult to light. The magnification levels aren't quite right, and they have difficulty focusing. Whereas the PC board repair camera has great adjustment. It has this nice big bed that things can be clipped to using some nice soft plastic clamps, and then it allows the repair to be seen on a television, a computer monitor, or in this case I just plugged it in via USB into my laptop and found this program. So here we have an acoustic Victor Batwing. I love using these as my test bed. I have all the measurements for them and have plenty of them in my collection. This one has a slight scratch at the beginning. Not a valuable disc, but a perfect one to practice on. The hard part thus far has been finding the right tool to use. So if we take a look here, I'll show you under the microscope. First, you can see here's a standard toothpick. This was a first choice. We've all used a toothpick for repair at some point. But look at that. Look at that, way too big. It even has a perfectly flat top. I checked several other brands of toothpicks and they were all the same. So next up was an X-Acto knife. Here's a standard X-Acto knife from a home improvement store. We put that under the microscope and look at that compared to the grooves. Oh my God, it looks like some sort of a meat cleaver there. So getting right on the blade, see if I can get this. I had limited success with this, but not so easy. Thus far, the best luck that I've had has been first off, easing up on the coffee, because I got to say, if you look at the top, you'll see the top's a little messier than the bottom. The difference there is in caffeine. Dear God, you drink any of this stuff, and there's no way you're going to be able to do this. So, here we have a sapphire stylus. This is for a record lathe, 3 mil, so it's theoretically the correct size. And if we turn it right, we can even get a nice little sparkle, because it's a nice polished sapphire. Anyway, so there we have it under the microscope, and see if we can get a look at that. And if we put it down on its side, you can see that it's a good fit. I'm not going to be able to actually do any repair while holding the phone to record this. Back up a little bit. But there you can see the very tip of that is a good fit, and it is cleaning up the grooves. The bottom there looks like it's playable. Please remember we are at 100 times magnification. But with a little practice, this should declick very well. So please keep an eye on my videos, and I'm sure I'll have updates for you with new and improved methods. And if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear about any better tool recommendations you have for the cleanup. Thanks.